I'm Chef Molly from the 𝗕𝗂𝗿𝗆𝗲𝗏. Today we will be preparing bread cheesecake, a very trendy dessert for now. So now we will start introducing our ingredient. First we will have some cream cheese, and then following by some butter, and also icing sugar. Alright, and also we will have some cream, some milk, yogurt, lemon juice and lemon zest. I have combined both of these together. Alright, and some flour. This flour would be a low protein flour, or some people call it cake flour. Alright, and 3 numbers of egg yolk. Okay, so first we will put in our cream cheese, following by our room temperature butter, and also icing sugar. So before I combine everything, I would just like to explain. It's best for you to use all your ingredients in room temperature, so they will combine a little bit quicker and also easier. So for the cream cheese, I have already prepared previously, so it's now in room temperature. Same goes to our butter. Alright, so we are using icing sugar but not fine sugar, so it will dissolve easily in the batter. Alright, so now after you finish combining all your ingredients, then for now we will use a paddle attachment. Then you can start combining all your ingredients together. Okay, so now we will start from the first speed, okay, the lowest speed. Slowly you can increase the speed to second speed. This is a creaming method. You just need to cream all the ingredients together until it is smooth and lumpy. Okay, so after creaming all your ingredients together and you check it's lump free, following you can add in your egg yolks, right? And also your milk. And also the yogurt. So the reason why do we incorporate yogurt into the batter is to make it more moist. The yogurt's function, one of the function is actually adding moisture into your cake or into your end product. Okay. So for lemon zest and lemon juice, is up to your own preference. If you like more zesty flavor, you can actually add more. But here it's just about 5 grams, just to have a taste of it. So for the cream, we won't be adding so soon yet. So because cream, when you are mixing it, it actually will form its body. So we wouldn't want that in this batter now. Okay, and also the flour would be adding the last. At the end of the mixing procedure, we were actually using a folding method. Alright, I will show you guys in a short. Okay, see, before you start the machine, put it into the lowest speed so your ingredient won't fly around. When you just start to mix, it will actually form some lumps. It's normal. So after a period of mixing time, then everything will be combined well. If you are not working with room temperature ingredient, then you will have a lot of lumps. If it's room temperature, then everything will be incorporated very easily, then you don't get lumps so easily as well. Alright, so after you have checked your batter, it's lumps free. After adding all your wet ingredient, lastly we will add in the cream. Same, make sure you get every drop of it, so you will have a more accurate measurements. So same thing, I actually put it at the lowest speed until everything is almost combined. You can stop the machine, turn it into second speed. Okay, after you have add in your cream, you do not have to mix it for a very long time, just until all the ingredients are combined well. Alright, so I have mentioned just now, for the flour we will use a folding method. So after you have incorporate everything together, then now lastly you can add in your flour. Alright, so after you have combined all your ingredients and you get your final batter, okay, just to make sure every time before you are trying to bake, okay, you will need to get ready all the molds or ring, in this case, that you have already prepared earlier. So these are the line cake ring. I'm using a 6-inch cake ring today, alright, for this measurement. Okay, so very important for you to understand, it's not to create all these lines and crease, alright, so it's easier for you to remove after you bake your cake. Okay, so now I will just deposit directly into the line cake ring. Okay, you can just pour your batter directly. Use your rubber spatula to clean up the bowl as much as you can. Alright, so after finish depositing into your cake ring, okay, now I will place the cake into a preheat oven about 200 Celsius, because if you are using your home oven, it is important for you to have an eye on the cake time to time. Alright, if you are using a conventional oven, 200 Celsius is about 25 to 30 minutes. Alright, so now we are preparing berry compote to top on the cake. Alright, so while the cake is baking, we can actually start preparing our berry compote. So we will have some mixed berry. In this case, I'm using frozen berries. If you would want to use fresh berries, it's up to your own preference. That would work as well. Alright, and also some sugar, some cornstarch to help thicken up the sauce, okay, or the compote, and also some water. So for the water, I will reserve just a little bit later to add into the cornstarch, so you would actually, while you're mixing it, then it will mix better. Okay, so very simple. You just need to pour in your mixed berry together with your sugar. Following by the water that I have prepared earlier. Alright, you just need to reserve 1/3 to mix into the cornstarch. Now you can start turn on your heat. Okay, you can start cooking your berries, your sugar, and also your water together. Just use a medium heat, alright, until all the sugar is dissolved and your berries are slightly soft. Okay, we can add in your water into your cornstarch. Mix it well first. Okay. And combine your cornstarch into your berry compote, your softened berry. Okay. Remember to keep stirring until the consistency is a little bit thicker. Alright, so after finish baking, you will need to chill the cake in the refrigerator for at least 4 hours. But when you're serving it, it's best you serve it on room temperature. Alright, so when it is out from the oven, the color will look something like that. Okay. So now I have already prepared and chilled our berry compote. Okay, so the last touch would be spooning a healthy amount of berry compote on top. So this is how you prepare a very burnt cheesecake. If you like this video, please share with your friends and family. You can even inquire for more info on our FB or also our Instagram. Thank you very much.